We've passed the halfway point of the Big South College basketball season, and all eyes are on that. Right there, the Big South Conference Championship Trophy in Charlotte. Gardner-Webb coming in at 6-4, and Charleston Southern at 4-6 inside the Buck Dome. The Sunbelt Rentals Big South standings, UNC Asheville 9-1 on top, but a lot to play for tonight in Charleston as Gardner-Webb and Charleston Southern jockeying for position, trying to find the 4 seed. Welcome to the table, Killian McClatchy, former Buccaneer, Jack DeLongshaw. And Jack, there's a lot to play for in this game. You win tonight, you set yourself up well to try and make a run at the tournament.
Killian, this is such a monumental game for both ball clubs. When you look at the middle pack of the Big South standings, it's really a game or two that separates everyone. For Charleston Southern, an opportunity to maybe get back in the standings. This is a big-time matchup in the Buck Dome tonight.
It is. We're going to start with the keys for tonight's game, brought to you by Sunbelt Rentals. As these two teams, Gardner-Webb coming in wearing the road reds. The first time these two teams played, Gardner-Webb ran away with the game.
They dominated on the board, Killian. And for Charleston Southern, they prided themselves in the front court, rebounding the basketball off the glass. Tonight, for Gardner-Webb, if they can play with that intensity on the glass, but more specifically defensively, Charleston Southern can score in this gym. So can they really control the glass, play really tough defense? And for their offensive piece, DQ Nicholas, maybe one of the cooler names in college basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Coming off 27 points last week, he's going to be the guy they play for.
Yeah, career game for DQ Nicholas at 27, 6, 6, 4 steals on 10 and 12 shooting. A great game. And on Charleston Southern side, it's got to be the big man, Tajay Kelly.
I think so. We mentioned it. It's a pride thing for Charleston Southern. They just got bullied against this team down low. Tajay Kelly, maybe the most improved player in the Big South this year. When they play inside out, Charleston Southern's a team that obviously can knock down the 3 ball. When they play inside out through the big fella, it all starts with number 14. And in the Buck Dome, all student athletes here tonight. Can Charleston Southern get off to an early start? If they start fast and are able to put their foot on the throat of Gardner-Webb, it's going to really help them because Gardner-Webb, one of the more consistent teams we've seen in the Big South really in the last decade.
Yeah, Gardner-Webb, they've won 9 of their last 13. They're on a 3-game winning streak. They've won 6 in a row in this matchup as Charleston Southern won the tip. As here is the Sunbelt Rentals starting 5. Julian Samaro, DQ Nicholas, Kareem Reed, Anthony Selden, and Ludovic Dufial as they go right down to Reed. Pumps once, goes up with the left hand, and gets a soft touch off the window. And the first basket of the game belongs to Gardner-Webb.
There he is. The biggest recruit in Gardner-Webb school history, a 4-star, top 100 player, 7'6" wingspan.
Well, there's the top player for Charleston Southern. It's the second leading scorer in the conference, Claudell Harris Jr. One of the big things with him we talked about early in the season is now a turnover as Charleston Southern will get the ball, and with that, we'll take a second to introduce you to the third member of our team, Justin Beagle.
Good evening, guys. You said it all at the top. The stakes could not be higher for Charleston Southern, and February has not been kind to the Buccaneers in recent seasons. Only 2 Big South wins on this court in the last 3 years, but they have everything to play for right now. They're playing some very good basketball, still in the hunt for the Big South crown and getting into the big dance. We'll see what Coach Radebaugh cooks up here in the month of February.
Thanks, Justin, and now a whistle on Caleb Clinton, who picks up his first foul. A little surprising we didn't get a jump ball or anything on that. The ball was on the ground for a long time underneath there.
I know. I think late in the play here, you're actually going to get the foul on number 55, Tress Berry. Believe he's making just his first start of the year. Tyree Bryan down, a glue guy for Charleston Southern. It'll be interesting to see how Tress Berry's able to fill those shoes. One man down, next man up.
Yeah, no Bryan tonight in street clothes on the bench as Julian Samaro, long 3, no good. Charleston Southern coming off that huge win on the road at Longwood as Johnson tries to get the little runner, no good. Picking up the pace here in the early minutes.
You see early for Gardner-Webb, a lot of off-ball movement.
DQ Nicholas with a 3 to get his scoring started.
And you can see because of their size down low, Charleston Southern with as much off-ball screen action, they have to honor the size of the bigs down low, so they aren't able to switch, which allowed